Hello. So it's Halloween weekend, and I know some of you are really excited about it, but I just had a few words I wanted to say. First of all, you know that I'm all for growing the mindset. Yes, Maya. Okay. Growing the mindset of children. So, what I wanted to talk about is asking you and sort of wanting to bring that idea of questioning yourselves as to why you celebrate Halloween. Why do you celebrate it as an individual? Why do you celebrate it as a family or a group of people? And me personally, it all started, watching it on the movies, and it was cool and fun. And then just growing up, you see everyone sort of doing it. But I just wanted to emphasize on the fact that I'm not here to say don't celebrate Halloween, and I'm not here to say celebrate Halloween. What I am here to say is that if you are celebrating it, do you know why you're celebrating it? Guys, do you know what you are celebrating? And more importantly, does your children know what you're celebrating, why you celebrate it, and why you celebrate it the way you do, which in most cases will be dressing up in costumes, some scary, some just fun costumes, and going out in nighttime and
the dark.
in the dark and knocking on people's door, which
people's house.
yeah, which in most cases are strangers, and getting the treats from people. So it does say trick or treat, but let's be honest, nobody is prepared to pull out a trick or to trick the people in the house. Everyone is going out for the treats, which in this case are the sweets. Now, if we break it down, right, let's break it down into value chain. I'm going to bring it back to business. So looking at the different business units, so I'm going to have what is Halloween, why we celebrate it, how we celebrate it, and where do we celebrate it. So the where is, outside, on the streets, knocking on people's doors. So looking at the value chain, you would go through each business unit, right? And you would see or ask yourself, how is each unit adding value as you go along? How is it adding value to the end product? This is in business terms. So when you bring it back to celebrations, people and things, so you're looking at what are we celebrating? Halloween. And the question is, does that add value to me as a mom, as a parent, as a carer? Does that add value to my children? If the answer is yes, yes, okay, carry on. Let's move to the next one. Why are we celebrating Halloween? You'd ask the same questions. Does it add value? And taking it back to the business term, you wouldn't carry on with an item, with a product, if at one of those components it's not adding value. And when I say adding value, is not about what you want it to be, it's about what you need, it's about a necessity. So as we know, all children get lost in the hype of Halloween, of the celebration, of the sweets, let's be honest, of the sweets. And no care, no thought is actually given to the why. Why are we doing this? Why are we going out at night? Why is it that we have to do it at nighttime? Why? If we can justify why we are doing this and how that's bringing value to them as children, as individuals, for the future, for the tomorrow, then great. Carry on doing it. I mean, if you understand the meaning and the purpose and what it's giving to you, then awesome. You know what you're doing, you know why you're doing it, and your children understand that. But if you are not looking at giving them the understanding of the decisions that are made in the home as a culture, as a tradition, then what we are passing down to them is that it's okay to get lost in the hype of everyone else is doing it. If we don't do it, our children are going to feel left out. But then again, if they are going to feel left out, doesn't that just open up a new channel of conversation, of connection, of getting to know them a bit better? Because then we are having to manage that. Let's say it would be a disappointment. Oh, we're not doing Halloween this year. Why? Right? And this is what I think we are. I'm not sure if it's afraid, but it's kind of a challenge, because we are going out of the norm. We are going out of what people expect the mass to do. Everyone's doing Halloween. Why can't we? Why aren't we doing it? So I think it's really important that we make it clear to children that every decision they make, everything they do, it's good if it's done with a purpose, with a meaning, and that they understand why they're doing something, why it's good to do it, and how it helps them be a better self. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is more around celebrations in general, that we have sort of created this culture where every celebration is about buying something to someone, and that's where we derive value as a person. So if we have Christmas, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, okay, we would focus on, oh, we have to buy something for someone. And if that person or a child okay, and if children don't receive something, they are quick to feel unwanted, unloved. So again, I always bring it back to the growth mindset, self-esteem, self-love, self-care. And we can't carry on in this cycle that we have to do what others are doing so we don't feel left out.